In response to the recent deadly shooting on the Chapel Hill campus, approximately 600 University of North Carolina students gathered for a rally demanding stricter state gun regulations. They observed a moment of silence for the slain professor, Zhiji Yan. The university's student newspaper, the Daily Tar Heel, featured a front page with chilling text messages from loved ones to its editor-in-chief during the incident, which has since gone viral. Questions remain about the motive of the suspect, Taili Chi, as the search for the firearm continues. Chi faces a first-degree murder charge for the shooting. Popular YouTube parenting influencers Ruby Frank and Jody Hildebrandt have been arrested and charged with 2 counts of child abuse each in Utah. Police responded to a call and found a malnourished and emaciated juvenile with open wounds and duct tape around their extremities. Another child in a similar condition was also discovered. Authorities rescued 4 children in total and executed a search warrant on the home. Franca's daughter expressed relief and called for prayers for the children's recovery. The pair ran a YouTube channel called Connections, previously Moms of Truth, where they shared lifestyle and parenting advice. Tech magnate Elon Musk is facing scrutiny for his silence following the sentencing of Saudi national Mohammed al-Ghamdi to death for online political activism on Musk's platform, X, formerly Twitter. Charges against al-Ghamdi include undermining religion or justice, supporting terrorism, and spreading false news for a terrorist purpose. Despite Musk's vocal support for free speech, his response to this incident has raised questions about his commitment to unrestricted expression when it impacts his financial interests. The Philippines has joined India and Malaysia in expressing objections to China's newly published national map. The map, released on Monday, includes contested areas in the South China Sea. The Philippines rejected the map, citing an international tribunal ruling in 2016 that favored Manila. India protested against the inclusion of its territory, Arunachal Pradesh, and the disputed Aksai Chin Plateau as part of Chinese territory. Malaysia dismissed China's unilateral claims. China's foreign ministry defended the map as a routine exercise of sovereignty, urging objectivity and calm from concerned parties. Hong Kong and the southern Chinese province of Guangdong have canceled numerous flights due to the impending Typhoon Saola, which is expected to hit the region with winds exceeding 200 kilometers per hour, 125 miles per hour. Authorities warn it could be one of the 5 strongest typhoons to impact Guangdong since 1949. Cathay Pacific, Hong Kong's flagship carrier, announced the cancellation of all flights between Friday afternoon and Saturday morning. The typhoon's approach has stranded over 300 passengers at the airport. Hong Kong may raise its hurricane signal to the highest level as record water levels are anticipated. A lawsuit filed by the Cleveland Bakers and Teamsters Pension Fund alleges that Amazon's board, including founder Jeff Bezos, failed to properly evaluate awarding launch contracts for Project Kuiper to Blue Origin, Bezos's space venture. The suit claims that the board overlooked SpaceX as a potential launch provider. Project Kuiper aims to establish a satellite network for broadband internet access, competing with Elon Musk's Starlink. Amazon has already paid approximately $1.7 billion to launch providers, and mass production of satellites is set to begin later this year, with commercial testing slated for 2024. The pension fund seeks damages and legal fees. Russian President Vladimir Putin and Turkish leader Recep Tayyip Erdogan will hold talks in Sochi, Russia, on Monday, as announced by the Kremlin. This meeting comes just over 6 weeks after Moscow terminated a deal partially negotiated by Ankara, which facilitated the transportation of Ukrainian grain to global markets during the ongoing 18-month conflict. International efforts continue to salvage the Black Sea Grain Initiative, aimed at supplying grain and food to regions like Africa, the Middle East, and Asia, where hunger is a growing concern. In the sprawling 2020 election interference racketeering case against former President Donald Trump and 18 co-defendants in Fulton County, Georgia, Judge Scott McAfee has ruled that all proceedings related to the case can be live-streamed and televised on the Fulton County Court YouTube channel. He also permits broadcast news media to use pool cameras and electronic devices for non-recording purposes. However, this ruling applies solely to the Fulton County state case, as some defendants, like Mark Meadows and Jeffrey Clark, seek to move their cases to federal court, where such access is restricted.